Hello, we're at Carl G. Washburne State Park. Campground is across on the other side of the highway from the beach, but there's a short quarter-mile walk over here to the beach access. We are at Carl G. Washburne State Park, and it is just north of Florence, Oregon. And we got here this afternoon. We're going to be here for 4 nights. It's a wooded site across the highway from the beach access, but it is beautiful. Thought we were going to have full hookups, but the sewer connection here is out of order, so we should be fine for 4 nights. But was just going to show you a little bit of the campground as I go to take the trash out from dinner. As I had stated, this is in the wooded side of the highway instead of the beach side of the highway like some of the other state parks that we've stayed in. It's beautiful. The sites are a little unlevel. It's a small campground. It does have shower and bath facilities that seem fairly nice, very much like the ones that we've encountered here in Oregon with the state parks. There is a trail here called the Hobbit Trail, and it's very understandable why they would call it that, because the area here looks really like a fairy tale, kind of like The Hobbit. Back at camp, up a little bit high at this site. Had to go up 11 inches in front, 1.5 inches on the passenger. Back behind the camper, it's just really beautiful here. Not far from the campground is the Hecta Lighthouse and the Hecta Lighthouse viewpoint, which is just past it, so you can look back and see the entire lighthouse and keeper's house. Well, we're up and at 'em this morning. We came over to Cape Perpetua, the Thor's Well area, to check out some tide pools and just see what we can see this morning. It's a beautiful day, and we're out here right by the bridge. It's a great way to get the day started. Here on the edge of Devil's Churn. A lot of things here are called Devils. Devil's Punch Bowl, Devil's Churn, but this is pretty cool too. Just out spending the whole day exploring. Today we decided to take the hike up to the Hecta Lighthouse. We'd been photographing it from one of the viewpoints along the road, but we decided to come up and take a look at it up close. It was foggy and misty this morning, then it got hot and sunny, and then now we're back to foggy and misty. Gonna miss the Oregon coast when we leave in a few days. From the parking lot for Hecta Lighthouse, you can see the lightkeeper's house, which is now a bed and breakfast. The lighthouse itself is out on the point. It's obscured a little bit by the trees. You have to really take that hike up there to get an up-close view of the lighthouse. But there is a pretty little beach here with some rock formations and a really interesting bridge.
Our search for starfish ended today. After searching for weeks, we found hundreds of starfish at Strawberry Hill Wayside. This incredible place is part of Neptune State Scenic Viewpoint and about 6 miles from our campground. Check out some of our best shots.
Well, it's Friday morning, and this is our last full day here at Carl G. Washburne State Park near Florence. We're going to be exploring the Oregon sand dunes this morning and a few other places before we head out tomorrow, traveling down to Bandon. Well, we made it down to Reedsport, Oregon, to the Oregon Dunes National Recreation Area. This part the recreation area is just for ATVs, so you're not allowed to walk out there, but this is part of the larger dune area.
Okay, 4 nights at Carl G. Washburn. No internet, so we had to watch a lot of DVDs, but we made it. We're on our way to Bandon, Oregon. Just got through dump stations across the highway. We're all cleaned up, ready to go. About what, 2 hours?
Couple of
hours. So we'll see you in Bandon. Let's go. Back at camp, I started a fire so Rhonda could cook up some hatch green chili peppers. Then we drove the 8 miles out to Misty Meadows, home of the best homemade jam and jelly in Oregon. Later, we drove into Bandon and browsed some shops before heading over to Bandon Beach.
Just taking a walk along Bandon Beach, looking at some of the different rock formations. We got the Wizard's Hat, Face Rock, and a little bit further down was the Howling Dog. Just trying to catch everything before we head out tomorrow. Okay, we're down here at the Coquille River Lighthouse. It's next to our campground at Bullard Beach State Park, and we're just trying to capture a sunset here. We've just got a couple of nights here before we head inland to the middle section of Oregon, so just trying to get everything in that we can.
Let me show you. This is what we're trying to shoot.
Good morning. This is our last day on the Oregon coast. A little bit sad. We're making our turn, heading back towards home. It's still going to be a little over a month before we get back, but we are headed towards Grants Pass, just a little bit past. I'm going to stay at a Harvest Host tonight, but we've really enjoyed the Oregon coast, enjoyed the cooler temps, but time to make that turn and head inland. Here is a little bit of our camp here at Bullard's Beach State Park. Had a great site here, plenty of room, level, close to the bathhouse and restrooms. We were in B62, full hookups.
Here we are at the Harvest Host. We're on Anchor battery. Got the 200-watt panel out. It's doing about 110 watts an hour, and TV and fans burning about the same, so we're just about even right now. Anything else will take us above. Refrigerator's running off of propane, so we're good here for quite a while.
Well, Well, today we wrapped up our Oregon coast travels and headed inland. We traveled just about 2.5 hours or so to Gold Hill, Oregon, where we're staying at a beautiful harvest host, Sam Creek Cellars Winery. We did a nice tasting and bought a bottle of wine. We'll be staying here tonight before pushing onward to Crater Lake and then points further east on our way back home.